The Broken Realm. Chapter 7. Training begins. While Alex remained trapped in memories of a life that no longer mattered, the world around him continued to move. Cold, deliberate, unforgiving, far from the forest cabin, inside the fortified heart of Greyfard, Nyra Vale stood before Captain Veyra, delivering her report. She did not soften her words. She said the boy was useless, that Alex Morgan showed no talent worth watching, that continuing surveillance was a waste of time. Captain Veyra listened without interruption. When she finished, he asked a single question: "Where is he now?" The moment those words left his mouth, Nyra felt it. A pressure crawled up her spine. Her instinct screamed. Without realizing it, she stepped backward, away from the captain. She hesitated, then admitted the truth. Alex had vanished. Not fled, not hidden, simply disappeared. Veyra's gaze sharpened. Before he spoke again, the air itself felt heavier. Before he vanished, "Did you feel anything?" Nyra swallowed. She confessed that she had. She said it felt as if someone else had been watching her, from a distance far beyond her senses. Captain Veyra's aura leaked. Controlled, measured, but lethal. Before Nyra's body could react, a blade slid silently across her throat from behind. She collapsed. Captain Veyra sighed. "So I wasn't mistaken." He turned slightly toward the shadows. Annihilator, in a bottomless pit. Seraphine Veyra, and Alex Morgan. Two existences that should never have crossed paths in a rank Z town. Too many pieces had begun to move. From the darkness stepped a woman dressed in black. Her eyes were sharp, cat-like, reflecting nothing. A faint black mist clung briefly to her presence. Veyra looked at her. "Find him. Alive. If I intend to keep playing this board, he cannot be removed." The woman lowered her lashes once. Then she vanished, leaving only fading black mist behind. Elsewhere within Greyfard, a woman draped in white leaned close to Lady Lysara Greyfard and whispered her report. Lysara listened in silence. When the whisper ended, something rare happened. The cold expression she always wore softened. A genuine smile bloomed. Beautiful, unsettling. Even the room itself seemed brighter. The woman in white stepped back and dissolved into pale mist. Hours earlier, that same woman had watched Seraphine Veyra and Alex leave Greyfard's borders. Her gaze never wavered. Unaware of the eyes, the reports, and the silent games unfolding around him, Alex slept. Then, the ground shook. Seraphine Veyra's foot slammed into the earth, her voice tearing through the morning air. "Alex, on the ground in 10 minutes. Alex bolted upright. He dressed in panic and burst from his room 8 seconds early and froze. Seraphine stood before him. Her aura was condensed into a lethal point, aimed directly at his throat. 8 seconds, she said coldly. That's all that separates you from another day of breathing. Alex understood. At 18 years old, he learned how close death truly was. Without another word, Seraphine turned and walked away. Alex followed. She sat cross-legged on the ground. Alex mirrored her, sitting opposite. "This is the only guidance I will give you," she said. "I don't care how slow you are. I care about results." She ordered him to hold his breath, to dive inward, into his constitution, his Vit, his magicule capacity. "Today," she said, "you stop being ignorant." Alex began to breathe deeply. Seraphine spoke again. "This world speaks only one language. Power." She explained that Greyfard was not merely poor. It was ranked. Rank Z, the lowest tier a town could hold. A place where law bent easily. Protection was optional, and lives were cheap. But low rank did not mean empty. Low rank meant permission. Permission to exploit. Permission to abuse. Permission to erase. Before power ever came into play, people themselves were ranked. Commoners filled the bottom of the world. Copper-ranked lives. Yellow, green, red, people meant to work, carry, date, and die quietly. Silver and gold commoners were allowed comfort, but never authority. They exist so rankers do not have to. Then she spoke of rankers. The moment a person awakened power, They left common life behind. The first stage is elementary type. Crude power, unstable, wasteful, a body that barely survives its own energy. Ranks did not rise through effort alone. Every advancement required breaking a barrier. Using constitution-aligned resources. Wrong items cripple bodies. Wrong timing destroyed futures. Rank is not climbed. Seraphine said, it is survived. Rank is authority, not because it is respected, but because it cannot be denied. A refined type could silence another without lifting a hand. A manifest type could bend a battlefield by presence alone. A domain type could crush intent before violence ever began. Those above are not discussed in towns like this. She looked directly at Alex. This is why you were beaten. This is why no one helped you. This is why mercy does not exist here. And this is why power comes before truth. Seraphine studied him, not as a teacher, not as a guardian. In this world, she said calmly, there are women far more beautiful than me. Alex's eyes lifted before he could stop them. She noticed women whose bodies, faces, and presence are refined through cultivation and rank. Beauty here is not natural. It is earned. I do not even hold a candle to what exists beyond this town. Alex's throat tightened. And yet, if you still think I am perfect, she paused. Then it says nothing about me. It says you are starving. If you had been powerful last night, she said bluntly, you would not have restrained yourself. And if you had touched me, I would not have stopped you. Pain crushed Alex's chest. The seal reacted instantly. Seraphine watched it happen. That pain, she said, is the only thing keeping you alive. This is not romance. This is not temptation. This is reality. When you can stand, without lowering your gaze, then you may decide who you desire and who desires you back. Until then, control yourself. She ordered him to speak. Alex told her the truth. His constitution was moon-shaped. His feet manifested only as white light. His magical capacity felt endless, like an open void. Seraphine teleported before him instantly. She examined his core. An hour passed. When she withdrew, her expression was no longer cold. It was complex. Your constitution, she said, is pure, recorded only in ancient texts, associated with gods. Your Veet is hidden within that light. In your magical capacity, it consumed my aura endlessly. You are a ranker, but barely. Elementary type, gray-yellow, equivalent to a newborn. Training, she said, has only begun. Alex lowered his head. For the first time, he understood. This world would not save him. It would break him, or forge him into something it feared. End of Chapter 7. Before you go, this story, The Broken Realm, exists only here. Every chapter, every choice Alex makes, every path he walks forward is shaped by how you listen. If this chapter made you think, feel uncomfortable, or curious about what comes next, support the journey. Like the video, share it with someone who enjoys dark fantasy, and subscribe to the channel, Echoes of Nova. Your comments matter more than you think. They don't just support the channel, they help shape the future of Alex, his choices, and the world waiting for him. This isn't just a story you listen to, it's a story you influence. I'll see you in the next chapter of The Broken Realm.